Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Lee and I come from Bukit Mertajam in the northern part of Peninsular Malaysia, near Butterworth or near Perai. Okay, I think I belong to the Perai province because Bukit Mertajam. And I was throughout my primary and secondary years, I was in convent, Bukit Mertajam CBM, and from Bukit Mertajam, so I'm a Teochew. Okay, I grew up there, but now I'm in Kluang, Johor. Okay, I'm in Kluang. For now, I'm there. I'm in Kluang here, and I'm actually uploading my book. Okay. So my YouTube channel is for my book, the content, this book now. So previously I uploaded every question, every chapter, every page. This book, 38 Lessons Grammar Level 1, already in my YouTube channel. And now is the second book, Book 2. Book 2, if you see the inside, there are 40 lessons, 133 pages. Whereas for my book 1, there are 38 lessons. And actually, the difference between level 1 and level 2 is level 2 is a bit more challenging than level 1, a little bit harder. Okay, but the chapters are still the same. So regardless of whether you are in primary school, secondary school, you are a university student, you are working adult, you still need to know the same few things: conjunctions, prepositions, positive, negative. You need to know the tenses. So the only difference is that every level, as we go up, a higher level, it means to say the standard goes up. That's all. Okay, so I'm actually at level 20 now. I'm sorry, lesson 20. Simple past tense. So simple past tense, lesson 20, and this book has 40 lessons. It means to say we are exactly halfway through this book. Another 20 lessons and this book is completed. So now we are at page 55, 56. Altogether 133 pages, so around 70 over pages, and we are done. We have already completed this book. Now, simple past tense. Compared to simple present tense, simple past tense is a bit simple in the sense that you don't have to, you don't have to think it happened to which person. Like you say, simple present tense, you have to remember like I, you, we, they. Cannot put S to the verb. He, she, it, you must put S to the verb. If you're talking about many, more than one, cannot put S to the verb. But if you're talking about one, yes, you need to put an S to the verb. Whereas, for simple past tense, you don't worry. We do not care whether it is I, you, we, they, he, she, it. We do not care whether it's one person or more than one person. Because when we talk about the simple past tense, we just change the tense to the past. That's all. Okay, we do not worry who it is. Who did what, we do not worry. Okay, now if you have this book, you can turn to page 55, 56. But if you don't have a book, it's alright. Okay, it's okay. You just listen. Because as usual, lack of space, there are 25 questions here. So I'm not able to write every word, inside here. So I only write the answers except for exercise 1 because there are certain words I want to show you, that's all. Okay, so you just have to listen, it's alright. So question 1, exercise 1. Mr. T and his family ate at a restaurant last evening. So when we talk about last evening, it's the past. So it becomes ate, A-T-E. It rained heavily last night. So rained, put ed, and then because of the word last, past tense. So do not pronounce rained. I have heard people rained. It's just rained, one sound. Okay. The boys swam in the swimming pool just now. Normally when we say just now, we use the past tense, is already over. And then swim, the base form is swim. The original verb is swim. But when you change to the past tense, I becomes a, swam. Adi played football with his friends last Saturday. So last Saturday is already over. Last is the past tense. And then play becomes played, put ed, one sound. So again, I have heard, played. No, there's no player. But player, yes. Player is a person who plays a game. But we are talking about verbs. So it's played and not played. Okay? The supervisor talked to the workers a few minutes ago. When we talk about ago, it's already over. So it can be a few minutes ago, a few hours ago, 2 days ago, 1 month ago, it does not matter. Okay, when you use the word ago, you need to change to the past tense. So talk becomes talked. Again, this is one sound. I have heard people saying talked, talked, talked. No, no talked. It's just talk. Alright? Julia and Rina walked to the library yesterday afternoon. So it's already over. Yesterday afternoon is past. So walk becomes walked. Again, one sound. Again, I have heard walked, walked. No, not walked, but walked. One sound. Your sister painted a beautiful picture last evening. Last will show you that it is the past tense. And yes, if it ends with a T, then we can pronounce ted. So it's painted. T-E-D got sound. Okay? Last night, we watched a horror movie in the cinema. The word last will tell you is already over. And then watch, you just put ed, watched. One sound. Again, I have heard before. Watched, watched. No, it's just watched. The pupils did their homework this morning. Usually when we talk about this morning, we use the past tense. Okay? And did is the past tense of do. The base form is do. The past tense is did. Okay, so this is exercise 1. Now we can go to exercise 2. The workers repaired the road just now. So repair becomes repaired and not repaired. Again, I have heard, repaired. No, it's just repaired. Joshua's cousins took part in a drawing competition last Sunday. So take becomes took. Puan Ida and Puan Shida bought some clothes yesterday. Buy, the past tense is bought. The members of the chess club visited the orphanage last Saturday. So here, yes, when you put ed to a T, then you need to pronounce. So it's visited. There is a sound, third sound. Okay? Number 5. Mrs. Wang told the students a story a few days ago. So tell becomes told. Bala and his brother cycled in the park yesterday. Cycle becomes cycled. So just put a D because you have the base form already has an E here. Okay? Athena and her parents listened to the radio last night. Listened. Two sounds. Listened. Again, I have heard listener. No. Listener, yes. A person who listens is called a listener. But this is a verb. This is not a noun. Therefore, listened. Okay? And exercise 3. Nasri and his brother took a bus to Seremban last week. Take. The past tense is took. My sister ironed her uniform a few days ago. Iron, so you put ed. Iron. Those ducks swam in the pond last evening. The base form is swim. But when you change to the past tense, it becomes swam. S-W-A-M. I change to M. There's one here as well. Remember? Same. Swim becomes swam. Okay? And the next one is Mira washed her face this morning. So wash put ed. So this one again I have heard washed. No, it's just washed. Okay? one sound. Mr. Kok met his old friend at the restaurant last night. So meet, double E, the base form, M-E-E-T. When you change to the past tense, you drop one E, so it becomes one E only. The pronunciation is met, okay, met. Jamil helped his grandfather in the farm during the last school holidays. So it's helped and not helped. I have heard helped. I say no, it's not helper, it's just help. But helper, yes, H-E-L-P-E-R, helper. But helper is not a verb. Helper is a noun. There's no past tense for helper. See or not? The old woman walked slowly across the road. Walk. Don't pronounce walker. It's not walker, it's just walk. The beautiful lady wore a green dress. Where becomes wore, W-O-R-E. Okay, so that's the end of lesson 20. Okay, now some of you may question, may think, how do we know? How do we know that the past tense of this word is this? So when do we put ed? Or why do we change the whole word? So if there's an L, is it we put ed? If there's a T, we just add ed, is that right? So I can only tell you that there is no such thing as to say that oh, you see the word T, you put ed. You see the word T at the back, the last word you put ed. What about this? EAT, eat. Do you put eaten? No. So as a teacher, I will not tell my students that, oh, because it's N, so you put ed. Because the last letter is T, you put ed. It's too dangerous. English does not work that way, in my personal opinion. So then the question is, how do we know? How do we know that we must put ed, we must put a T, or we just change the whole word? Well, it is all fixed in grammar. That means you already have a list. Present tense like this, the past tense is like this. It's already fixed. We cannot change and we cannot tell you how. Because it's just like any language where it's already fixed, like this means like this. Like green light, we have to drive. We don't question, why must I drive? I'm sorry, yeah, green light, I must drive. Do we question, why must I drive? Why can't I stop? See or not? So grammar is the same. If it is already fixed, we can't do anything. It's part of the vocabulary. We cannot do anything. So maybe you might be, writing an email, a report, an article, or as a student, you might be writing an essay, a letter, or as a parent, you may be wanting to teach your child, and then suddenly, oh, what is the past tense of this word? Actually, this word, how to change to the past tense? Well, it's very simple. We are so lucky. We are in a world of technology. We are so lucky, so there's no worry. How this word changed to the past tense? What is the past tense for this word? Or change already but still thinking, is it the right answer? Nothing to worry. Just go to the internet and type the word out. Whatever word you want to change to the past tense. If you like, you can just say past tense and then you say that word, you write that word out. For example, write. Or for example, draw. So maybe you are not sure. What is the past tense of draw or past participle of draw? Just type in the internet. Go to the internet. Just type the word, and the search engine. Just type the word draw. And then, or you can say past tense of draw. Past tense draw. The word will come out. Just like what I did, previously. Of course, if you have this book, is I have done it already. So the exercises you can refer. But of course, this is not all. Why? Because this is only level 2. I only give words that level 2 should know. I can't give all. So if you go to the internet, you can see all. There could be hundreds, from A to Z. Okay, so there's nothing to worry. But you have to know. So how to know? I mean, how do I know that no becomes new? Well, you have to use your own way to remember. Some people will memorize, some people keep doing practice to know the word. So ultimately, when they come to a certain word, for example, wear a blouse, the person sees wear, oh, the past tense is wrong. It's automatic. Why? Because the person has been doing the exercises for a long time. So the person knows. Some people choose to remember by memorizing. Well, it's your own method. How you want to remember. But there is no way, I would say, in my personal opinion. So all we need to do is to refer to the list. Either you remember it by memorizing or by doing exercise, and once you get used to it, you will know the word. It's your own method. Okay? So remember to give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you wish to buy my book, level 1, level 2, or both, please WhatsApp to me 01978788299. And very soon I will go to Cyberjaya to open an English learning center for children until adults. Anyone who wants to learn English. So if you are interested, if you are a student and you are interested, or an adult interested, now you can WhatsApp to me first to get to know me, because I will be here. So you can actually meet me in person, and you can let me know your problems so that I can guide you. You can ask me, you can tell me whatever you want to learn, and I will teach you. Okay, so you can email me. Alright, so remember again, like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.